Hello and welcome to episode number 26 of Super ClickFunnels. My name is Christian Rauchenwald, and in this vlog, if you've already been watching it, you know it, I'm documenting my journey on building $1 million company from scratch. So I'm really glad that it's Sunday, because on Sunday's episodes I'm usually sharing a progress report. That doesn't mean that the progress has been great, it just means that I don't have to think about which topic I can talk about today, which already saves me some time and allows me to do other things. So I've already made a small progress report 2 days ago when we launched our first advertising using solo ads for my freein25.com funnel. I'll link it down below like I usually do, which is promoting the One Funnel Away challenge. That again is the challenge that I took that provided me with a step-by-step guide. But anyway, check out the freein25 website and you will see what it's about and what it contains, how much it costs, and what I'm offering if you join for me, blah, blah, blah. So how is our progress? Yeah, it's been a very productive week. Again, as said, we finished the members area for freein25.com, providing a resource book that helps people who go through the same challenge that I did, basically providing additional information to what the course already teaches. So the open questions that a lot of people ask during the challenge. My two mentees actually got addition. So I got a new member in my inner circle group who's also currently going through the One Funnel Away challenge, which is the challenge that I'm promoting on freein25.com. Bear with me, yeah. And I'm really, really grateful for having Rick in the group, because he was posting within the One Funnel Away challenge group that he was sick and tired of he already bought 4 courses from 4 people who promised him they will show him how, and in the end they didn't show him how. And so I decided to ask him if he wanted to join my small group here. And after a small conversation, he agreed to it, and I'm really glad he did, because it gives me a chance to show him how valuable my coaching is and helps him throughout the challenge, keeps him orientated on the right goals, what he should do during the challenge period, and will also help him stay accountable. And and then after that it's up to him to decide if he wants to pay money to stay within my inner circle or if he prefers to do something else. But anyway, we will see. So that's one small progress we had throughout the week, that a new member in my inner circle, which is quite nice. It shows small progress. The solo ad campaign, the first 100 clicks, I think I mentioned it, they didn't went that great. I looked into it and I saw we had 90% users on mobile devices, which actually is not bad because the website is optimized for mobile as well. But obviously, usually people on mobile, if they're not at home, they don't have time to watch a 22-minute video. Yeah. So I'm currently thinking about creating a separate page that is basically I can direct users. I can say okay, if somebody comes from the solo ad campaign and with a computer or a tablet, go here, or with a phone or a tablet, go there. And so for the mobile phones and tablets, I probably will create a page in front that will say something whatever, the following could change or transform your life, but it requires 25 minutes of your attention, of your undivided attention. If you do not have this attention now, enter your email address and we'll email you the link so you can check it out later once you have the time. And I will do that probably, and then send another 100 clicks from the 1,000 that I already ordered to check if that works better. Because I think it will build curiosity a little bit more. And so I get more opt-ins, I get the email address, and people may check it out later. And we will see if that works. I'm not sure. I also created my first Facebook ad, but it got disapproved on Facebook. They're apparently very strict about how precise you have to describe the business model that you're advertising. Didn't know that. Never stopped learning. Slightly disappointed. I got the assistance from a girl. I think she's from India, if I'm not mistaken, regarding the Facebook advertising. Well, she provided me with a lot of valuable advice. I'm actually a little disappointed that she wasn't able beforehand, based on the script, to tell that probably will not get approved. So, but still, I also uploaded the video to YouTube. It's I'm gonna link it down there. It's basically an 80 seconds, let's call it spot, me talking like you usually see me, to promote my One Funnel Away page. And I'm now running it as YouTube advertising in front of videos when people look for stuff make money online and stuff like that. And also there's one guy that I I wouldn't say I dislike him, I don't know him, but who's also promoting laptop and online income. And I don't know, I don't see the value in his offer, but he has a huge YouTube channel with 100,000 subscribers, so I simply put the ad in front of his videos. So let's see if that brings anything, yeah. And actually today I recorded 2 more videos. You guys maybe have seen there's like within ClickFunnels, there's the secret affiliate machine going around and so on, yeah. And while it's really a great funnel for the people who follow up and teach other people how to use ClickFunnels, for a lot of people it's just like, it looks like, oh, I can make money quick. They spend money on advertising. They see some number of potential monthly revenue. They don't do the follow-up. People don't switch to the paid plan. They lost their money in advertising and so on. It's like, will lose probably. I don't know. Some of them will be successful. The point is, again, nobody should get me wrong here. That secret affiliate machine is really a great funnel. Like, it's amazing. If you put in the effort to create the follow-up campaigns to get in touch with the people that you bring onto it and actually teach them and educate them. If you don't do that, it's just a crap machine that will burn your money and will ruin the reputation of your name because you brought people into it, and of ClickFunnels because they will think it's ClickFunnels that's behind them. So, and I also created a video for that, which I will add on YouTube as advertising in front of every video that has the keyword secret affiliate machine, yeah, because there's a bunch of them and they get some views. So, and it basically, yeah. And I made another one which is like, there's a lot of videos like that promise you to make money for nothing, like binary trading, or there are even people like I saw on Instagram profile, it's like Flip Cash with money bookers, and she says like her boss is like in charge of all the transactions of, no, not money bookers, Western Union. And all you have to do is like you go to Western Union and then you send them money and then they will send you 10 times back. Yeah, like who believes that, you will say. But if it wouldn't work, if there wouldn't be desperate and stupid people out there who believe that shit, then nobody would do that offer. Yeah, so it really works. And I'm just gonna put my video that says like, okay, aren't you sick and tired of watching webinars and this and that and don't get value? And have you ever thought about that there's a reason why there is like the saying, everything worth having like doesn't come easy and stuff like that, or there's no money for nothing stuff, yeah? And offering them to check out the 5-week coaching, like the One Funnel Away challenge. So I'm curious how that will work. I can see that like producing YouTube ads is way faster than worrying about which picture to use for a Facebook ad, or like which cover picture to use for the video ad on Facebook and stuff like that. And apparently the approval process is easier. And I also hit my target audience because I can put it in front of the videos they were interested in that like fit. Like, I'm basically like, stop, what are you going to do here? Like, that's the wrong video you're watching right now. And so I'm gonna like go into that. I probably also will record like 1 or 2 quick videos. It's like for when people search for ClickFunnels tutorial, I'll simply make a video like, you know what, aren't you tired of wasting hours with those tutorials? Why don't you simply like join my inner circle and we will take care of that, or provide you with the answers that you're looking for, yeah? And not sure if I will record that today, but it's on the list. And I will do the same for the competitors of ClickFunnels. There's like Infusionsoft and Kartra, I think. And I will put it in front of their videos as well, yeah. Like, so when people look for a tutorial, it means they're stuck with something, they're looking for help. And at this point, I will tell them before the video starts, you know, before you watch this tutorial now, think about like, do you really want to spend hours of watching tutorials? If the software is too complicated, then it's not your fault, it's the fault of the developers. Have you ever thought about like just joining our professional group of entrepreneurs and this and that and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, something in that direction. And I'm curious if it will work. I have no guarantee. I don't know. We will see. But I'm slightly confident. Yeah, like always, I wouldn't do it if I wouldn't believe that it may work. And yeah, so that's like the progress on the enterprise, on the advertising front, yeah. So far, outside of like $500 or $600 that we made in affiliate commission over the last weeks, there is still small progress towards the million, yeah. Gotta start somewhere. Rome wasn't built in a day either. But what I see is like that, like, like providing value to people pays off. Like people actually start to like come to me and ask for example, for my resource book, which I mentioned last week that I wrote this whole piece, this beauty in last Friday in a day. It's like 50 pages and 10,000 words that help like through the One Funnel Away challenge. Yeah. And since I figured out, I mean, the printed version is just for me. Yeah. It's like, it doesn't exist in print. It's like really unique copy. Yeah. And it basically helps in videos because people like can better imagine what they will get. And because like links in the PDFs are harder to click and I cannot track the usage properly, and also I can hardly update and then contact everybody who got it, like here's a new version. So I set up a members area for it where each lection unlocks at the day of the challenge, so they cannot go ahead. It's like better for them. And it also like allows me to update it. So if I see something isn't working, people don't use the service that I'm promoting in there. Yeah, I'm obviously only offering services that I know will help them at this point, but obviously a lot of those services use my affiliate links. So if they decide to use it, they will and start spending money there. If it's a paid service, a lot of the service I'm recommending are free services, to be honest. Yeah, and then I obviously will get a commission, and the members area will just give me more control over it. And it's one of the offers that I throw in when people sign up for me for the challenge. Then they get access to it. Currently, simply to get some feedback on the book and the content itself, I allowed some people to get the book for free. But obviously, the sooner or the closer we go to the next One Funnel Away challenge, that will end, and then people will have to sign up to take advantage of the offer. Yeah. That said, what other progress is there? I think there's honestly... Oh yeah, LinkedIn marketing. I told you, I think yesterday or the day before, I talked about LinkedIn yesterday, and probably the day before as well. I mentioned LinkedIn marketing. Today I had a call with a guy from Singapore who's really great. Like he really succeeds and makes his living with LinkedIn marketing. And we set down like the plan for the next week, basically meaning like polishing the company pages on LinkedIn for the 2 companies that I have, which I never did so far because I didn't need it. And just like barely like put a cover picture there, short text, like don't bother more. And then simply I have like now defined my ideal client from LinkedIn, which is like small business owners, who I can like either refer to the challenge so they can figure out on their own how to build a sales funnel for their business and increase their sales, or I can do it for them and obviously charge them for it. So that said, like I have like now a list of 1,650 LinkedIn contacts that I will go through and that I will contact throughout the next 4 weeks using my free 1-month LinkedIn trial, and simply honestly tell them, you know what, like you seem like somebody who needs my services. Yeah. If you're interested, text back. If not, whatever. And the funny thing is, if you're connected with them, obviously you don't pay, but you can also can like send messages that are like third connections, so you don't have a direct connection to them, so you cannot send them just messages, and you have like 15 credits to use for that. But if people don't interact with the message, you get your credit back within 8 days. So I'm really curious about that. I know that it will pay off long term. Short term, we will see how much it brings. But it's now on the like daily to-do list. Also with Irina, we like figured out to bring more structure into our social media campaigns, meaning the posting that we do. While I'm now using a software that basically does what I would do on Instagram for me. It follows like it checks for certain hashtags that I'm using, that my potential customers would also be using, and it likes their pictures, it follows them. Partially it sends messages to them, like if they follow me and stuff like that. And it also monitors the profiles of my biggest competition, which is like really big competition with like huge followings. And every time somebody follows them or likes their post, that tool also goes there and like likes those people's posts, yeah, and follows them and so on. So I'm basically like trying to ethically steal my competitors' followership, or not steal, but at least like get them to see me as well. And that's it really works great. Like now the software is running for the 4th day today, and out of like 106 followers that I had, we're now at like 360 or 70. And it's, even though it starts in a slow mode, like it starts doing it really slow, and tomorrow it will switch into a beginner mode where it does it a little bit faster. Yeah. So I'm actually curious. I don't plan to use it forever, but it's really great because you can even select that it shouldn't follow businesses. It should only follow personal profiles and so on. And so you can even set it up to follow just people in a specific place. So it's great for local businesses. They could set it up to automatically follow everybody who checked in their business. Yeah. So basically like showing the customer, thank you for your check-in. I'm going to like all your posts from now. And yeah, you can set it, it's really like easy to use, quite flexible, quite powerful. So, but I'm only going to use it till I reach the 10,000 followers, which may take a little bit or may not. We will see. Yeah. So far, it's like almost going exponential. Like it really speeds up a lot. So we'll see how it goes the next days. And to reach 10,000 people, because then you can unlock in your stories the swipe up feature. So you can tell about something and say like, okay, swipe up if you want to learn more, and then they end up on the website instead of just having to like, please go to my bio and click on the link there, which nobody will bother to do, or almost nobody. So it's really crucial to unlock. And there are people who offer that as a paid service, like they get you their followers, yeah, to unlock the feature, but it would cost you $1,600. So, or the services I found, and then you probably will have a lot of fake followers and stuff like that. And while using this tool, it only interacts with actual users who are like liking and commenting and stuff like that. So everybody who follows you back is actually a person. So it's already like way better than just buying followers or something. And yeah, once I hit the 10,000, then it's like more than enough. Yeah. Also, regarding the YouTube ads, what I noticed is like it's really great, because like so far, like I had like with the first ad only 25 impressions, no clicks, but it's okay. Yeah. And 2 or 3 people who watched the whole video, and it cost me a staggering of like 10 cents or something. Yeah. But it also like create some kind of brand awareness, because people, I also have videos that are for make money online, but they obviously are more serious about which ways there are and how you can do it nowadays. And it will, yeah, like the YouTube advertising will like kind of create a brand awareness. The people will already have seen me once. Yeah. And I also do believe that for most people, it seems like, oh, YouTube ads, that's something hard and complicated, and it's for sure expensive or something. So it will make them somehow, some people, yeah, I know a lot of people are aware that it's not hard, not expensive, and so on, yeah. But some people will therefore just give me more credit because, oh, this guy runs YouTube ads. Maybe or maybe not, we will see. And yeah, so that's where we are currently at. We're still building everything out. I plan to finish my funnel circle funnel this week. There, the members area is still not done. I need to work on the follow-up emails and so on, and also probably rework the chatbot a little. Yeah, the sequences in there. Grant Cardone has a great chat sequence. I'm gonna look at it and then see like if it makes sense to structure it similar, and because there's no need to reinvent the wheel. You know, if somebody who's fucking successful already like did it, then why should I like work not why should I work, but why should I like sit down and try to find a totally different way if he already has a way that works? Yeah, so obviously I'm not gonna just copy the text and everything, but you know, the core flow, like how he asks people, like how he directs people with his chatbot. And yeah, then I also need to like this week for sure to create like, I'm gonna give away like one spot in the next One Funnel Away challenge, and I'm gonna do it on Facebook. So people need to basically interact with my chatbot to do that, and then they are subscribed to the chatbot, and then I can send follow-up sequences and broadcasts to remind them, you know, the challenge is coming, blah blah blah. Share the post now to get additional tickets for the draw and stuff like that. And yeah, while you usually attract people who don't have a lot of money because they're like, okay, if I can save the $100, it will be great. It still means it gives me a lot of attraction because like I'm going to obviously make it in a way that people have to share the post. Yeah. And if they have to share the post, it means I reach more people. Reaching more people means like I can get more people to join my funnel circle, to join the challenge, whatever. Yeah. So it's just one of the things I'm going to try. With the Facebook ads, like, yeah, I still have to make up my mind, actually. Probably the video will be released before I do that. If I keep working with that Indian girl, again, like, while she provided a lot of insights, on the other hand, it's disappointing that she didn't know that the script will be disapproved, because it's obvious, now that I read the Facebook guidelines, it's really obvious. And I also have another call scheduled on Tuesday with another, like, more professional, like, really, really professional woman in the Facebook marketing field. Yeah. There I'm just like, I don't know, I know she will provide me with even more value because she already did with 1 or 2 of her messages. Yeah. But I'm just not sure if it's like will be my price class or not, if I can afford to spend that much. I don't know. We will see what she will charge, what she will propose. It's like with the guy that I got to like mentor or coach me on LinkedIn now. He's like pretty much like me, and simply said, you know what, we're going to do this for a month and then we're going to see. Yeah. So like I get a month of coaching for free. I get my free LinkedIn trial. So all I have to do, I have to put in the work. Yeah. I don't have to pay a cent. I don't have to do anything. I just have to put in the work to follow what he tells me. And then after a month, we will see if there are results, if there are sales from this or something. I will obviously more than happily pay him to keep learning. And if there are no results, then I probably will say like, well, you know what, like I did everything the way you wanted me to do, but there's no result from your approach. So your approach simply seems to not work for me. Maybe for other industries it works, but for me not. We will see. I'm quite confident that it will work because it works for this guy, and basically you don't have to reinvent the wheel. But we will see, as said, yeah. And yeah, I think that's really it. Like so like Instagram, YouTube marketing. Yeah, Instagram and Facebook marketing goes hand in hand actually. Yeah. So with Facebook marketing, I'm still a little bit struggling. With Google marketing as well, they have another call I think tomorrow. Actually, I missed one today. I really like it. For some reason, I wrote it down for tomorrow 10 a.m. But it would have been, or 11 a.m. It would have been today, and I somehow missed it. I apologized, of course, like because it's really not the right thing to do. But and yeah, then I had another call with somebody for Facebook advertising today. He's also from India, but honestly, like he will create a strategy plan because he will not charge me for it. And I'm curious, you know, like because sometimes first impressions are not like accurate. But what I can tell is the guy has no clue, like for me at the moment right now. But I could be so wrong with that. I could be really so wrong. It's a nice guy, a nice person. But it just seems to me that he's out of his depth here. Yeah, like just using standard phrases like I've did this for a client before. Yeah, I doubt that he did it for a client before, but because otherwise he could say like here's the link. Yeah. But anyway, like he's gonna create a social media strategy. I'm gonna look at it, probably gonna compare and like try to get everything from all different sources. And yeah, and with the Indian girl I'm having currently, like I probably today will make up my mind, and I'm at the moment I'm tending to tell her, you know what, like it just doesn't work. And while she proposed to work with me like for $280 monthly or something like that, which is quite affordable, I'm then in that case probably just gonna ask her the hours that she spent already. I'm gonna pay her for that work because like work shall be paid, yeah. And then gonna wait for Tuesday's call with the Facebook professional and like be like pulling out my credit card to her, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So it's been a productive week. Basically been working 7 days this week. Had some like small time off, you know, like go out with Irina and have some drinks or stuff like, or coffee. Next week we also will have like dinner dates and stuff like that. So like there's still some work-life balance. Well, it's a lot of work at the moment, but yeah, nothing worth having ever comes easy, yeah. And if you're not willing to put in the effort, then you don't deserve the results. So yeah, and I see that it's like the more I build, it's like with a lot of things like the email campaigns or even with the YouTube videos, you know, like I take the time to record them, and from my personal perspective, I'm not happy with some of them because just like sometimes I don't know really, I don't figure out like what do I actually want to talk about today to provide value, yeah. But each of those videos will be on YouTube for the next, I don't know, 5, 10, 15, 50 years till YouTube closes its doors or has no traffic anymore, yeah. And provide me with a chance to interact with like customers, yeah, like, or to get new people to find me. And the same goes like for when I write follow-up emails. It's not that I write them like and I send them once, but then they're created, and for everybody else who ends up in the same follow-up sequence, he also will get that email. So it's like I put in the effort, and it's quite a lot of effort at the moment, but I can see that it like, you know, it's not like you do something and you have to do and you have to do. It's like you're building a house. I put a brick here, I put a brick there, and the bricks on top, and suddenly you have like the first wall standing, yeah. And the same is like every YouTube video is a brick in that wall. Every follow-up email that I create is a brick in that wall. And sometimes one of those bricks may break, then you check it. Yeah, like with the videos, you probably, unless they're really awful and I realize they're wrong, I will probably still keep them online. Maybe make a follow-up video and link from the original one or something like that. And if it's a follow-up email and I see people don't open it, I will tweak the subject and stuff like that. But overall, I don't have to rewrite the whole email usually, like, because most of them will have like an acceptable or okay opening rate or click rate already, which will be seen after at least 100 people got them, or 1,000 people, yeah. And then I can just build on top, yeah. And the same is with my inner circle group. While currently the Facebook section only holds a learning unit or with a reading list with must-read books if you want to be successful. Later on, I'm going to build some other courses either in there or as an additional offer or something like that, with like special conditions or stuff like that for for my members. Yeah, I still have to figure that out, but I create it then once and obviously provide support and stuff. But I don't have to create it again, and it's going to be another way for people to interact with me and obviously to bring me money, yeah, and hopefully them value, yeah. So while it's quite a lot of effort, and it will for sure be quite more effort for the next couple of months, maybe even years, I don't mind doing that because simply now I'm 32, I rather like do this till I'm 35, like 7 days a week, just keep hustling, and then I can like drive that thing if I want to. I'm not sure that I really want it, but it looks nice, yeah. Or sit at the beach or something and work from there, but not 7 days a week, but maybe like 3 hours per day or something. We will see, you know, like we will really see. I know that without putting in the effort, like it doesn't work. Everybody who thinks like he can be successful without putting in the effort, like is simply delusional. It doesn't work like that unless you're really, really incredibly lucky, yeah. Now, actually, yeah, the video is already longer than I wanted it to be, so I'm gonna end it here. Let me know, have you been following the whole journey? Like comments below, you know, like have you been following the whole journey since the beginning? What do you think about my progress? What do you think about the hours I put in? Would you be willing to do the same to achieve your dream? And I don't want to hear stuff like, I have a 40-hour job, I don't have time like you, yeah. Well, if you have a 40-hour job, I mean, would you put in another 40 hours outside of your work every week to get to like whatever your dream car, dream house, dream life, dream whatever is, yeah? Or are you still making up excuses? And also, if you haven't already, like if this really is the first video that you stumbled upon from me and you made it till the end, thank you very much for spending your time. Go ahead and check out my freein25.com offer, yeah, which will provide you with a course to show you how to make money online in 25 business days, yeah, or 5 weeks. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Talk to you tomorrow.